Oh my God. Hello, 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 hello. It's a surprise live. Surprise! I have an errand to run today, which means that we are going to go past the CDC for this particular errand. And I thought you guys might want to come along. Taco Bell is apparently hiring. Excuse me. I'm drinking soda. I don't normally drink soda. Well, I drink like one mini can of soda a day, and I say that I drink one mini can of soda a day, but I tend not to actually even finish that. So I need to go in there too. So my bank was open today. I could go inside of it. That was neat. A lot of things have not been open to go inside. Apparently they're starting to open up. But there's a lady at the door who's not letting anybody in. You gotta just wait. She tells you to go stand on this number and wait. And there's a policeman standing there with her. Just to keep the peace, keep the pieces. I am sleepy. I did not get much sleep last night, so I'm a little bit of a crazy person today. Silly person, that's what I want. Silly person. Hope everyone is doing well. I have a live on Sundays. Things were going on this week that I have not had a chance to prepare for it yet. But I'm going to work on that later today. A lot of things to work on later today. It's a fun, crazy day. It's pretty. It looks pretty in the picture. Kind of sad for everybody to be out and about again because all the smog and the pollution is going to come back. Probably also make it warmer. Pretty sure the reason why it hasn't been so hot this year is because there's no smog and pollution holding the atmosphere in, holding the heat in. So that helps it to get warm. Kind of makes like a greenhouse effect, if you will. I'm sleepy. There's a train. There's one on each end of the city of Decatur. We need to watch because these people will take those turns like crazy people. But there's two spots that you can cross the train track if there's a train on it, and that's one of them. Then there's one down at the other end, Decatur, and there's several spots in between, but you can't cross if there's a train on it. A lot of times trains will like to stop on those tracks too. The fun part is when a train stops on those tracks and then it stops on the other tracks crossing the other street, and then it's school zone time and the college is going into session and it's rush hour. That's always fun. Hey Amy, it's a beautiful day here. It's supposed to get up to 84 today. What's the weather like in Pittsburgh? Are you ready to escape back to Florida yet? That looks like a pecan tree. Interesting how those leaves are. anyway. I'm easily distracted today. I will easily lose my train of thought today. Or I might just sit here and say nothing and not realize it, which I think I've already done at least once, if not more. I don't know if I've mentioned it in there. I'll have to go in there one day. There's an old cemetery right there. Well, it's not old, it's just big. This is the original part of the cemetery right here. It's pretty cool back in there. I went back there and took some pictures. You can see them on my Flickr page. If you guys have my Flickr page. I might have some on my Instagram too. I don't know. Probably do. Oh, I'm sorry, Amy. Yeah, it was like that here for a few days. Yesterday was chilly. American Tire. I used to deal with them a lot when I managed a tire shop. I'm going. Next light I need to turn. But Amy and whoever else may be joining us, welcome to the stream. We will be going past the CDC today. I don't know if you'll actually be able to see anything because they're kind of down in behind gates and stuff. But you can see the area around the CDC. They used to have a museum in there that you could go in, and I don't think it's open right now. I mean, beyond the normal openness, but they announced at Emory, they announced for Emory University Hospital that they're furloughing a bunch of workers, which is kind of scary that they're furloughing medical workers. But Emory has always been overstaffed. They're a teaching hospital, and they can get a lot of free labor from their interns. So I guess they're going to try to do that. Or they may just be furloughing the ones that have to do with teaching because school's out and school is closed. So they might be doing that. I need to come up with a mask. I need to buy a mask, and I need to decide what's going to be on that mask, a washable one. I just have some disposable ones that I got from Grubhub. And I'm wondering if I'll be able to breathe better through a cloth mask. I don't know. I can't breathe through these. I mean, I can, but not well. I start like if I'm in the grocery store running around, I start being not able to breathe well at all. I mean, I don't really go out much. I go out like once a week usually, if that. I'd still like to have one. I wasn't yawning. Is it a teaching health system they're doing that with there? Because I'm wondering if they're furloughing the people who were doing the teaching because they don't really need them right now. There's no students. School is closed. They kicked everybody off the campus, so even the students who would normally stay, unless they found lodging elsewhere locally, I mean, they don't really need anybody there to teach the students because there's no students. I would be a little leery of going to Universal or any of those places just yet. I don't know. I kind of want to wait and see what happens. Because, like, on that Navy ship, they're already going through round two. China went through a round two, and I think Thailand is getting ready to go through a round two. Or maybe even three at this point, who knows. But I don't think. Oh, and I was looking for something in an old email, and I found an email from February where Thailand said they had a vaccine. Obviously, they did not, but. See, I don't understand why I know people don't want to go to the hospital right now, but the hospitals, you would think they would keep them staffed. They would need to be staffed. They would be more busy. You know, was it Alabama? They said Alabama is one of the worst. They're almost to hit their peak now, and they are full, like bursting, beyond full. Let me get over here. I think yesterday they said we have not only 900 something confirmed cases in the state, the whole entire state. I think this truck does not know where he's going. Maybe I'll go this way, maybe I'll go that way. Oh no, Ohio. That explains a lot. Yeah, Disney announced they're doing week by week closures, but they're not taking any reservations until July 1st. They have announced that they're closed through July 13th as of right now. I think that email came out a couple days ago. Yesterday or the day before yesterday, that email came out. But they're definitely going to be closed through June 13th to the public. All canceled. The next week they'll announce for the week after, et cetera, but they're not taking any reservations until July 1st. And that doesn't necessarily mean they're opening, that means they might be planning on opening, but they're taking reservations beginning July 1st. I guess we have yet to see what will happen with all that. We're going to see the backside of Emory University Hospital and Children's Hospital of Atlanta. Put that up there. Hey, Jamie. I'm assuming from your comment that Tina's here too. Hey, Tina. Obviously, I cannot read the chat while I'm driving. This is the backside of Emory University Hospital right here. This bridge goes into the hospital building, or one of the hospital. Actually, the hospital building is across the street. These are the doctor's offices. I'm sorry. They're building more things over there. Emory is not a hospital that would run out of money, but they did recently buy a bunch of other local hospitals, so I think that has a lot to do with the money issues. Emory University, the college is across the street, and some of these buildings around here too. But if you go straight, you go, the dorms are up in there, the frats and sororities and all that stuff. This building up here on the right here on the right, that's a dorm as well. I believe it's a co-ed dorm. There's some apartments back that way too, back that road that people stay in. Wow, this place has changed a lot since the last time I was through here. They're building more buildings. Now up here on the left, these buildings on the left, push you that way. This is the CDC right here behind this fence. I know, it's a pretty fence. That's about what you guys get to see of the CDC, right? Some buildings so close to the road. They used to let us back there to deliver, and a couple years ago they stopped letting us on property, so that if you ordered delivery, they would have to come up to the gate. This is the gate, but I think they're building a new gate in a different location. This gate's closed, or they're rebuilding this gate. I know a couple of my clients work for Emory, and they said that they were redoing some construction. And have people working from home, and that was before this happened. Hey, Shelly, good morning. With the college students not being here, this area right here would have to be hurting even once they open back up, because the majority, like for delivery in the summertime, it's not so bad over here because the students used to go year round. Georgia Tech, you'd have a lot of summer students as well, but the business is noticeably different than when college is in session. So you can imagine, even if they're able to open back up, these businesses in this area are not going to do what they used to for a while. Pig and Chick Barbecue right here, they've got good food. Good food. And they rebuilt that Quick Trip a couple years, or last year, I think. I don't know. But a lot of people park there and eat their lunch because they've got like a restaurant inside there, a little restaurant, cafe type thing with pizzas and hot dogs and stuff like that. Better than Wawa, for those of you familiar. Much better than Wawa. I was not impressed with Wawa. I went to New Jersey several years ago, went to Wawa. I don't understand the big deal. Same thing with Dunkin' Donuts. People in New Jersey love their Dunkin' Donuts, but their coffee is horrible. Quick Trip is better than Wawa, by far. And Quick Trip actually has a full restaurant in it now. But they've had the coffees and the ice creams and the slushies and the hot dogs and the hot cafe type food for ever since they first opened. I can remember back in the early 90s going to Quick Trip, so they were at least around that long. No, late 80s. It was in the 80s I went to Quick Trip. So they've been around at least that long. There used to be a Whole Foods on this corner right here. They closed it down last year. And that is where I saw the actor from the Vampire Diaries. He went over to the originals and basically, not the blonde one, but the dark-haired one that I can't remember his name now. Anyway, I saw him in there, and when I left, he actually left in front of me, so I saw where he lived. This road is crazy during rush hour. It's like wall-to-wall stop. We are almost to our location that we are going to. Elijah, yes, Elijah. He's tall, and he looks exactly in person like he does on the show. But he is very tall. You know how sometimes people don't look like they do on TV? He looks exactly the same. I mean, obviously he wasn't walking around Whole Foods in a suit, but you know what I mean. Hope I got here in time to trip the light. I did, yay! Cheetos! Somebody found my stash of Cheetos. I don't have any Cheetos anymore. I need to get some more Cheetos. They opened a, there's a park here, or are opening a little in this location over here. So I'm curious to check it out one of these days. Chat check. Hey, you're crooked. Sorry, guys. Ouch, what ouch? Wawa, I do not understand the thing about Wawa. I really don't. Have y'all been in Quick Trip? I don't get Wawa. Not even a little bit. I like how they've redone the Quick Trip, and they've done the racetracks to look kind of like that too. But anywho, I am going to call the stream now. I may start another one up on my way back. I don't know yet. I do need to kind of skip my watch hours. My watch hours. Now, see, I don't know how. I'm probably not reading my watch hours right, but if I'm reading them right, they're at 3.5K. The last time I looked at them, which was yesterday. I have a feeling I'm not looking at them the same way that YouTube looks at them now. Well, see, Jamie, the problem is down here, you go to Publix for sandwiches. You just do. And they've got pretzels in Quick Trip. I'm not sure what an Amoroso roll is. But you go to Publix for chicken and subs. Yeah, I'm falling asleep. Okay, I'm going to go take care of this before I fall asleep in my car. And I will see you guys later. Maybe on the flip side, definitely in Monarch Moments stream tonight. Has anybody else got some streams happening today? Amy? Amy, how are you on your watch hours? Oh yeah, you can probably get that. I don't know. Bread down here, sandwiches down here. I hear Publix have good sandwiches. I haven't tried them yet. But other than that, the places I have gone, I have not found a good sandwich place down here because they don't put anything in it and they don't use the right kind of roll. Like we had Nichols Bakery back home and we used to get those good Nichols rolls. Cool. Mama Mouse on at 11. It's almost 11, so y'all head over there. Tell her I said hello. I will probably open it up on the way back. And yeah, definitely the bread makes it, and I'm very picky about my bread. And everybody go watch some Amy today. There is no reason why we cannot get her 40 hours today. If 10 of us watch 4 hours, that's 40 hours. If 20 of us watch for 2 hours, That's 40 hours. So go watch some Amy. I'll see you guys all on the flip side. Bye. Be well. That's my new catchphrase. Be well.